Model 3 in this topic. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. See, model 3, which is they'll give us the angle, we have to find out the time. Find out the time. Now, here, first one, coincidence. Coincidence. See, coincidence means both the hands are at the same position. That means angle is equal to 0. Angle between the both hands is 0. Now, now we know that the formula theta is equal to 30 degrees into h minus 11/2 minutes. In this formula, substitute theta is equal to 0. Then it can be rewritten as 30 degrees into h is equal to 11/2 minutes. Minutes is equal to 60/11 into hours. With this formula, we can find out the coincidence, angle of coincidence. With this formula, we can find out the angle of coincidence. This is formula method. This is method 1. If you consider method 2, method 2, see, that is, in order to cover 60 minutes spacings, we have to cross 55 minutes spacings. Well, okay, in order to cross or in order to meet 12 hours, so in order to cross 12 hours, see, in order to cross 12 hours, for every hour, we have to cross 55 minutes spacings to meet 60 minutes. 60 minutes. I want time, which is 720 by 55 by 55, which can be termed as 65 1/5 minutes. See, I'll explain again. In order to cover 12 hours, we have to cross, for every hour, we have to cross 55 minutes spacings to reach 60. 12 into 60 by 55, which is 65 1/5. That means 1 hour 5, or it can be written as 5/11 minutes. So 65 1 hour 5 5/11 minutes. 1 hour consists of 60 minutes. So 1 hour consists of 60 minutes. 60, remaining 5 minutes extra. 5, 5 by 11 minutes. That means, that means, see, both the hands, both the hands will meet, will meet for every 1 hour 5 by 11 minutes. Now, have a look of this problem. Have a look of this problem. That is, between 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 2 to 3, at what time, at what time both the hands, both the hands will coincide. Between 2 to 3, at what time both hands will coincide? This is what the question. See, method 1, method 1, formula method. That is, minutes is equal to 60 by 11 into hours, which is 60 by 11 into hours is 2. 60 by 11 into hours is 2. Now, 120 by 11, that is 10, 11 tens are 110. 10, 10 by 11. That means at 2 hours, 10 minutes, 10 by 11, both hands will coincide. Both hands will coincide. Now, have a look of it. Method 2. If you consider method 2, method 2 is nothing but traditional method. That is, for every 1 hour, 5, 5 by 11 minutes, both hands will coincide. 1 hour, 5, 5 by 11, both hands will coincide. Multiply with the 2, because between 2 to 3, right? It is 2 hours, 10 minutes, 10 by 11. At this time, both hands will coincide. I hope it's clear. Now, have a look. Between 10 to 11, 10 to 11, at what time both hands will coincide? That is, for every 1 hour 5, 5 by 11 minutes, both hands will coincide into 10. That is 10, 50, 50 by 11. As the numerator is more, 11 fours are 44, remainder is 6 by 11. Add this 4 to the first minutes. That is 10:54, 6 by 11. Both hands will coincide. At 10:54, 6 by 11, both hands will coincide. I hope it's clear. Tell me now. Reply me in fast. Reply me. Between 7 to 8. At what time both hands will coincide? Between 7 to 8. Be fast. Between 7 to 8. What at what time both hands will coincide? Between 7 to 8. This is for your practice. And between for example 11 to 12. Between 11 to 12. Both hands will coincide it. I'll tell you one point. Keep in mind this point helps us a lot in regular competitive exams. That is, both the hands will coincide. Both hands will coincide once in every hour. Once in every hour, except in between. Both hands will coincide once in every hour, except in between 11 to 12. Except in between 11 to 12. Or in some books, they may be written as except in between 12 to 1. Except in between 12 to 1. Therefore, in 24 hours, they will meet. They will meet for 22 times. Keep in mind, in 24 hours, they will meet for 22 times. Both will get coincide once in every hour, except in between 12 to 1. Therefore, they'll meet 22 times in 24 hours. Okay, 22 times in 24 hours. This is what about the coincidence. Coincidence. I hope it's clear. Can you reply? Is it okay? Be fast. No. No. Have a look of next one. Next one. Right angle. Keep the heading. Second one. Right angle, which is nothing but 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Now, have a look of it. Have a look of it. See, we know that theta is equal to modulus of 30 degrees into h minus 11 by 2 minutes. This is what the formula we are using since from the starting class. If you remove this modulus, you'll get plus or minus to this theta. Plus or minus 30 degrees into h minus 11 by 2 minutes. Take this minus to that side. 11 by 2 minutes is equal to 30 degrees into h plus or minus theta. That is, I want time, minutes, is equal to 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into h plus or minus theta. For plus value, you'll get 1 time, and for minus value, you'll get 1 time. Okay, that means, have a look. Right angle, right angle happens twice in every hour. Twice in every hour, except except in between except in between 9 to 10 and 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Therefore, in 24 hours, right angle happens right angle happens for 44 times. This is very important. Right angle happens for 44 times. Now, if you see 8 to 9 and 9 to 10, 2 hours of time. For this hour, 2 times right angle has to happen, and for this hour, 2 times right angle has to be happen. But here, one thing we have to understand, that is 9 is common in between these two. Okay, like that. 2 to 3, 2 right angles, and 3 to 4, 2 right angles. But 3 is in common between these two. That's why for these 2 hours only 3 right angles possible. For these 2 hours 3 right angle possible. So here one miss, and here one time missed. Morning time, evening time, total 4 times. So 24 times. 24 into 2, 48, minus 4, 44 times. 44 times. I hope it's clear. Right angle happens for every right angles happen twice for every hour. Okay, here keep in mind, here time difference is time difference is 15 minutes. 15 minutes. See, if you consider 3 o'clock, if you consider 3 o'clock, the time difference is 15 minutes between hour hand and minute hand. Minute hand. I hope it's clear. Here the time difference is 15 minutes. Now, chalo, we'll solve some questions. See, first one, first one. Between 3 to 4, at what time right angle occurs? Occurs. Now, have a look. Minutes is equal to 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into h plus theta, that is one value, and minutes is equal to 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into h minus theta. Now have a look. 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into hours are 3 plus theta is 90. 330 is 90. 90, 90, 180. 182 is 360. 360 by 11, which is 60 minutes. No, no, no. Have a look. 360 by 11, right? 360 by 11, which is 11 threes are 33. 11 threes are 33. Remainder 3. 30. 11 twos are 22. 8 by 11. That means 330 to 8 by 11 minutes. We will find one right angle. One right angle. Now, have a look. 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into 3 minus 90. 90 minus 90, it is 0. So 0. That means minute 0 means at 3 o'clock, one right angle will happen. Happen. Now, have a look. Second one. Between 10 to 11, at what time? At what time right angle occur? Right angle occurs. Have a look. Minutes is equal to 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into h plus theta. Minutes is equal to 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into h minus theta. Minus theta. Now, have a look. 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into 10 plus 90, which is, see, 300. 30 into 10, 300 plus 90. 300 plus 90. Sorry, 390. 392 sir. 780. 780 by 11. 780 by 11. If you cancel it, you'll get 11 sevens are 77. 11 sevens are 77. And remainder is 10. That is 11 sevens are 77. 770, 11 70s, 770. Remainder is 10 by 11. If you observe this, we got 70 minutes. But according to our clock, only 60 minutes is possible. Only 60 minutes is possible. So, this is wrong. This calculation is wrong. Sir, why this calculation is wrong? Have a look of it. Here, if you observe the angle, it is 390. We know that the maximum angle is only 360. 360. See, it is 390 is greater than 360. Keep in mind, if angle greater than 360 degrees, subtract 360 degrees. Subtract 360. If you subtract 360 from this, 2 by 11 into 30, which is 32s are 60 by 11. 11 5s are 55. Remainder is 5 by 11. That means at 10 5 5 by 11 minutes, we'll get a right angle. Keep in mind, Nana, this is what the mistake you can do. If the angle is greater than 360, you have to subtract 360 from that. Okay. Now, have a look of it. 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into 30 degrees into H10 minus 90, which is 300 minus 90. 2 by 11 into 300 minus 90, it is 210. 210 twos are 420 by 11. So 11 threes are 33. 11 threes are 33. Okay. 11 eights are 88. Okay. Remainder is 9. 11 eights are 88. So 2 by 11. That means 1038. At 1038, 2 by 11, you'll get one more right angle. 1038, 2 by 11, you'll get one more right angle. Keep in mind, keep in mind, you may ask, sir, this is greater than 360. We have to subtract 360 from this? No, because it is the angle what you got after multiplying with 2. So that's why there is no need of subtracting 360 from this. Keep in mind. Keep in mind. Okay. Nana, one thing I want to say, maximum angle possible between two hands is only 180 degrees. Keep in mind, maximum angle possible between two hands is only 180 degrees. See, if the time is 6 o'clock, if the time is 6 o'clock, angle possible between these two hands is 180 degrees. That is the maximum possible angle. That is what the maximum possible among the two hands. Keep in mind. And one more thing, if angle greater than 360, subtract 360 from that angle. If angle greater than 360, subtract 360 from that angle. I hope it's clear. So that is what the case with the right angle. I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear. Next one. Next one. Straight line. That is, angle between the both hands is 180 degrees. Angle between the both hands is 180 degrees. Straight line. 180 degrees. Now, have a look of it. Have a look of it. That is, if theta We know that minutes is equal to 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into h plus or minus theta. This is what the angle. See, for any angle, substitute the angle here. Okay. Here one beautiful thing is, for plus and minus, we'll get the same time. We'll get the same time. We'll get the same time. Same time. We can use either plus or we can use either minus. See, right angle, sorry, straight line, straight line, straight line happens once in every hour, once in every hour, except in between, except in between 6 to 7. Straight line happen once in every hour, except in between 6 to 7. Because 6 itself is a straight line. So again 6 to 7, there is no straight line formed. Therefore, in 24 hours, in 24 hours, straight line happens for 22 times. Straight line happens for 22 times. Keep in mind. Straight line happens for 22 times. And here the time difference is, here the time difference is 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Keep in mind. Now, I'll solve with the formula method and I'll show you how to solve these questions with traditional method. Have a look. Come on. See, first one. Between, for example, okay, 5 to 6. At what time? Both the hands are in straight line, or between 5 to 6, at what time both the hands, angle between the both hands is 180. Now have a look. 5 to 6. Traditional method, I mean formula method, method 1. Minutes is equal to 2 by 11 into 30 degrees into 5, 5 plus 180. 180. If you cross check, you will get the same value with plus and minus. I'll show you for one question. See, 2 by 11 into, this is 180. This is 180. 180 plus 180. This will become 360. 2 into 360. 2 into 360. 180 plus 180. Okay. Then 360. Sorry. Sorry. This is 3 5s are 15, right? 150 plus 180, which is 330, which is 330. 332s are 660 by 11. 11 6 are 66. 0. 60 minutes. That means 5 hours 60 minutes, which is nothing but 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Now, observe method 2. Okay, if you take minus also, you'll get the same value. No doubt about it. Okay, now have a look. Method 2. If you consider a clock, if you consider a clock, see 5 p.m. appears like this, appear like this. See, we know that time difference is 30 minutes. Time difference is 30 minutes. That means in order to make straight line, in order to make straight line, this minute hand has to travel for 20 minutes and touch with the 5 and touch with 5, and then it has to move to this place to form a straight line. Here the time difference is 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I hope it is clear. That is, minute hand has to travel 20 minutes to touch with the other hand, and again it has to travel 30 minutes to be in a straight line. So total 20 plus 30, 50 minutes it has to travel into for every 60 minutes spacings, 55 minutes spacings has to cross. 60 by 55, this is constant for every value. Constant for every value. Now, see, 5 tens are 5 11s are 60 tens are okay, 60 tens are it is 600 by 11. Answer is wrong. Where we did the mistake? Where we did the mistake? Calculation part. ఎక్కడన్నా mistake చేసామా? Where we did the mistake? See, we did one mistake here. That is, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This minute hand has to travel 25 minutes. It is not 20 minutes. Keep in mind, this is not 20 minutes. This is 25 minutes. While taking the reading, you should be perfect. You should be careful. So it has to travel 25 minutes. 25 plus 30. It is not 50. Okay. It is 55. 55. Okay. It is 55. I'll write it here. See, for minute hand has to travel 25 minutes to strike with the 5. So 25 plus 30. It is 55 into 60 by 55. 55 cancel. 60 minute. 60 minute. That means at 6 p.m. both hands will coincide. Now have a look of it. I'll explain one more. I'll explain one more. Have a look of it. That is between, for example, between 9 to 10. At what time both hands will coincide? Have a look of it. If you see the clock, if you see the clock, at 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, it will appear like that. Hour hand and minute hand will appear like this at 9 o'clock. Now, have a look. In order to, if you consider imaginary clock, if the minute hand comes to this position, then it will become a straight line. Then it will become a straight line. If both hands are in straight line, 30 minutes is the spacing. 30 minutes is the time difference. Already, already, minute hand is 15 minutes ahead of our hand. 50 minutes ahead of our hand. That means here 30 minus 15. Again, that means minute hand has to travel 15 minutes further to be in a straight line. 50 minutes, 15 minutes further to be in a straight line. That is 15 into 60 by 55. 15 into 60 by 55. That is 5 threes are 5 11s are. It is 180 by 11. 180 by 11. 11 ones are 11. Remainder is 7. 11 six are 66. 4 by 11. That means at 9:16, 4 by 11, both hands are in straight line. Understand one more. I'll explain one more. Have a look. Between between okay, between 3 to 4. 3 to 4. See again. See 3 o'clock. It will appear like this. 3 o'clock. Try to understand carefully. At 3 o'clock, both hands appear like this. See, in order to get into straight line, this minute hand has to travel 15 minutes and touch with the other hand, and again it has to travel 30 minutes 30 minutes to be in a straight line. Again it has to travel 30 minutes to be in straight line. That means here minute hand has to displace 15 plus 30. 45 minutes it has to travel to be in straight line. To be in straight line. That is 45 into 60 by 55. 9s are 11s are. 6 9s are 54. 540 by 11. 11 4s are 44. 11 4s are 44. Next remainder is 10. 9s are 99. 1 by 11. That means 349 1 by 11. Both hands are in straight line. See, I will summarize the concept here. Have a look of it. If you consider a clock, if you consider a clock, see, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is for 6. For this area, simple thing is 30 minutes, 30 minutes plus difference into 60 by 55. If you consider this area, that is for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I can summarize as this is 30 minutes minus difference into 60 by 55. It's very simple. Now, now have a look. I'll explain the last question. See, between 7 to 8, at what time both hands are in straight line? See, simple thing is 7 to 8 is lies in this part. That is, see, if you watch 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock appear like this. That means 8, 9, 10, 11. Total 5 divisions. That is 25 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 divisions. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. It is traveled already from the other hand. In order to get straight line, it has to travel 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, already 25 minutes completed. So 30 minus 25, it is 5. 5 into 5 into 60 by 55. 11 times. 11 5s are 55. 5 by 11. That means at 7 5, 5 by 11, both hands are in straight line. I hope the concept is clear to you. I hope the concept is clear to you. See, I'll summarize here with the explanation. That is, if you take coincidence, it is 0 degrees. For 24 hours, it will happen for 22 times. Time difference 0, since the both are in meeting position. Next one. Next one. If you take right angle, that is 90 degrees. It happens, see, coincidence happens for once in every hour. Right angle happens for twice in every hour. In every hour. That is, in 24 hours, they are in right angle at 44 times. Time difference is 15 minutes. And if you think straight line, 180 degrees, it happens once in every hour. In 24 hours, it will meet for 22 times. 22 times. Here the time difference is 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I hope it's clear. Okay. This is how we can convert angle into time. These are the three models they may be asked. For example, in examination, if they asked us to calculate at what time both hands are at 30 degrees, definitely for plus value you will get one time and for minus value you will get one time. If they ask you at what time both hands are at 45 degrees, for plus value you will get one time and for minus value you will get one time. So try to do like that. Okay, with the help of these concept. I hope it's clear. In clocks, in clocks, we have covered mirror images, and we have covered time to angle conversion. These are the two topics which we discussed in the first class. I mean, that is yesterday. Now, in this class, I have told you that is angle to time conversion. Time conversion. 90% 90% of the questions in the recruitment depends upon these three models. And remaining 10%, there is a concept called gaining and losing. Gaining and losing. That concept we'll discuss tomorrow. For clocks, we require 3 hours. First 2 hours, we'll discuss all these things. And tomorrow, I'll discuss the gaining and losing concept, which is very important for Capgemini, Infosys, Essential, and all. Hope you enjoyed the session. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody. We'll meet tomorrow.